Hi everyone! Welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Right now on Little Land, it's 5 AM on Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. I have an exciting announcement to share on behalf of our island's esteemed museum director, Blathers. In honour of International Museum Day, the museum will hold a stamp rally from May 18th to May 31st. Ooh, doesn't that sound like fun? I hope everyone heads over to the museum and joins in the rally. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. So hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today we're going to be celebrating Museum Day, and I've decided to play really early in the morning today because I thought the music would be really relaxing and really lovely, and I thought that this video could be super relaxing for us all and we could spend a day just visiting the museum together. So this is my outfit at the moment. It's a really cute little pink outfit, but I don't think it really fits in for Museum Day, so why don't I just go change my outfit and then we can head off to the museum. Okay, so here we are. I've changed my outfit up. I'm wearing a little beret and a little white dress with some brogues and a little backpack. So I went with a white and brown theme. I thought it'd suit a museum visit much more than my previous outfit. So let me know what you think. So why don't I check my mail before we head to the museum. We have a letter from Happy Home Academy, I don't need that, and we have a letter from Drift. Yo, Fairy Lou, check it out. The other day I ran a triathlon and won a gold medal, but when I stepped up to the award podium I tripped, and then I woke up. Turns out I was only dreaming. Buds Drift. Oh no. At least it was just a dream, I guess. Yeah, with that out of the way, let's head off to the museum. I really love the 5 AM music, don't you guys? You can usually plant a money tree here, but I'm just gonna keep the bells because I am lazy and I just want the money. I get poor so quickly in this game. You see all this money I have in my pocket? The only reason I have that amount of money is because my friend Leah just randomly sent me loads of bells, like 100,000 bells, and I'm so grateful for that. Oh look, Flick is here. Hi! I'll have to go see him later because I actually have a bunch of bugs that I've collected to give him because I really want to make a butterfly garden or something like that, and because my island is like fairy themed, I do really need a lot of butterflies, but he hardly ever visits me, so I'm really glad that he's here today. So here we are at the museum. Let me just pick up these fossils, I can donate those later, and this is how it looks. Isn't it so cute? I really love it out here. I've redecorated the outside of my museum a bunch of times, and eventually I went with this sort of theme. It's like a mixture between my original museum that had like these 3 dots as pathways going all the way up, and a new idea, so let me know what you guys think of it. Who? Oh dear, pardon me. Good morning, Lulu. Welcome to the Little Land Museum. May 18th is International Museum Day, and to honour it, we're holding a stamp rally. Please allow me a moment to give a brief explanation of precisely what this most esteemed day is. International Museum Day is a day to understand the educational wonder that only museums can provide. As a collecting place for all types of knowledge, museums are a critical resource for learners far and wide. Indeed, they can spark imaginations, making difficult ideas easier, and perhaps even more fun to grasp. But to put it simply, International Museum Day is a day for getting to know your local museum. Now, the stamp rally works thusly. The bug, fish, fossil and art galleries each have 3 stamp stations. You must find the stations in each gallery and acquire the stamps. Do so and you'll earn a memento. There are several unique mementos, one for completing the rally in each gallery. It's true! Do be sure to give it a go whilst perusing the museum's many fine exhibits. Okay, so we did do this last year, and if you guys don't remember, basically you just walk around the museum and collect stamps in the different exhibits. So, but this year we actually have a new exhibit. We have the art exhibit. So why don't we go around and do the exhibits we've previously done before, and we'll leave the art exhibit for last, because I think that one will be much more fun. But for now, I guess why don't we head into the fossil exhibit, because that's the one I think I have the most complete. So let's go see. Okay, so here we are in the first little section. This room is so dark and quiet, it makes me feel so cozy. I actually really love Museum Day. I think that the idea of it is so cute. I think this event would have fit in really well in New Leaf as well. Look how cute this room is. I really love like the little circles you can stand on in this exhibit. So let's see if I can do any better at saying the names this year. We have the trilobite. So far so good. The Animalocaris? I don't know if I said that right or not. Feel free to make fun of the way I pronounce things in the comments. Milocumingia? Mylocamingia. I don't know. Dunkleosteus. I think I said that one right. Probably didn't though. Ustenopteron. This is the one I struggled with last year. I think it's Ustenopteron. We have the Ammonite, which I got on March 24th. That was just a couple of days after the game came out. Aww. And we also have the Amber. I really like that one, even though it has like a dead bug inside. I think it's like a really nice colour. And over here we have the Acanthostega. And we have the shark tooth pattern. Ooh. I really like the little shark figurine and the fish figurine back there. Okay, so here we are, and here's the first stamp spot. So why don't we go collect our stamp? This is from the aquatic reptiles. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs, Chapter 1. I'm pretty sure we had the same one last year. And we got it. And why don't we see about these dinosaurs? We have the Ophthalmosaurus, the Plesiosaurus, which isn't complete yet. This might be one of the only ones I need to complete. The Archelon? Yeah, I'm not sure how to say that one. We have the Quetzalcoatlus. No, Quetzalcoatlus. And the Pteranodon? Pteranodon? I don't know how you pronounce the PT sound. Feel free to let me know. I could go on Google, but I just want to play, so please don't hate me if I keep pronouncing things wrong. So here we are, the extinction spot. What's that big orb near the ceiling? I'm sure it's fine. Wait, what? What big orb? Let me see. Let me stand on the magic spot here. Oh my god, I never noticed the meteor. Oh my gosh. That is pretty dark. Oh, all the dinosaurs are just chilling out, and then there's a big meteor about to kill them all. That's so sad. It's really interesting how dinosaurs went extinct though, isn't it? It could happen to us one day. I hope not. So why don't we go check out the rest of the dinosaurs? Oh, the third stamp spot is just here. This is for the synapsids. Distant relatives of mammals. Huh. I collected all the fossil stamps. Awesome, so now we can head back to Blathers and get our reward. I would say let's look around the rest of the exhibit, but we looked around it all last year and I feel like the dinosaur exhibit isn't as interactive and exciting as the other exhibits. So I'm gonna say we leave this room for now because I can't remember the other rooms being any good. I can't actually remember what's in the other room. I think it's just like a little thing you can stand in that shows all the villagers and stuff. So for now, let's head back to Blathers and go tell him we collected all the stamps. Hi Blathers. Who? I see you've collected a set of stamps. Jolly good, and now to mark your hard work with an aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. Yay! Very well done, you finished the stamp rally in the fossil gallery. As the host of these rallies, it pleases me to my pin feathers to see you frolic amid the fossils so. The views you got as you stand upon the circles on the floor are always such a sight. And the tree of life on the floor which charts the path of evolution, it never fails to tickle my talons. I do hope you took a moment to appreciate it all. If you didn't, then I hope you will. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. Yay! Is it the same as last year? I present to you your very own fossil plaque. Oh, it is the same. Now, should you find yourself exploring the other exhibit rooms, do try collecting stamps there. Someone such as yourself is sure to find it a worthy pursuit. Okay, so we got the same thing as last year. That means I'm not going to have enough room unless I donate these fossils, so let's see. Oh no, he already has them all. I suppose I'll just have to go drop them outside for a second. Okay, we're back, and I'm gonna say let's go to the aquarium next with our little fish one, so let's head off. Here we are. I love the aquarium. I really love this aquarium because it reminds me of the aquarium in Brighton. Look at these little fishies over here. So yeah, if you're from the UK and you've been to Brighton Aquarium, let me know, because doesn't this remind you of it? It really just feels the same for some reason to me. We have a pale chub, a tilapia, a stringfish, a dace. What are the other ones in here? Freshwater goby, yellow perch, and a sweet fish. Oh, how cute. Oh, and also the crucian carp. Let's see, can I see what ones are in this tank? We have the salmon, the king salmon, the sturgeon, and we have the mitten crab. Look at him. He's so cute back there. Oh my gosh. So what other fishies do we have? The golden trout and the cherry salmon. Oh, I like the cherry salmon. Remember, that was one of the first fish I caught in Animal Crossing. When I was little, I mean. So this is the headwaters stamp spot. Different fish live in different parts of the same river. Wow, that is very interesting actually. I don't know too much about fish, to be honest with you. I wish there was more information in this exhibit about the fishies, because they took that out of previous games. In New Leaf it had information, but they took that out for some reason in this game. And do you remember last time we did this event, there was no fish in this tank? Well, this time we have the arapaima. Probably saying that wrong. Well, look at him, he's huge. I love the way he swims around. And it's just started raining, so I'm really sorry if you guys can hear that in the background. That's really noisy. We also have the Dorado. He is so sparkly, so golden and cute. So yeah, I'm really sorry about the rain in the background. It literally just started hailstorming. But let's get our stamp spot over here by the pond. I feel like these guys are little aquatic athletes. Go team! Okay, so we just have one more by the Serenity tank to collect. I really like this one because I love the little lily pads and everything. We have the bluegill, the black bass, the carp, and the koi fish, my favourite fish in the game, and the soft-shelled turtle. Look at him, he's so cute. Aww. We also have the tadpole. I can't actually see them. Oh wait, they're by the lily pad behind the froggy. And of course we have the frog. We have the bitterling. I love the bitterling's colours, they're so cute. And the loach. I always catch the loach. I'm so sick of the loach. We also have the catfish. And over here we have the Serenity tank. So let's collect our stamp. Little guys just chilling in a little tank. Must be nice. And we got them all! Yay! I collected all the fish stamps. Okay, so let's have a look what's in this tank. We have the killifish, the goldfish. Oh, I love the goldfish. The pop-eyed goldfish. I had one of those when I was little. A ranchu goldfish. A guppy. Oh, look at them all swimming around. I really love that tank. And I really love all the little places to sit down and everything. Why don't we go check out the other room? Because I remember last year there were villagers in the museum. So if you remember last year, guys, when we went to this tank, Vic was here. And Vic was talking to us about when fish go to sleep. But Vic doesn't live in Lil Land anymore. I do miss him a lot, actually. I kind of regret getting rid of him. Look how lovely our tank is. It's full of sharks. And yeah, last year there was a lot of villagers visiting the museum, but I haven't seen any yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like any are in here. I'm wondering if it's because I'm playing so early in the morning, or I wonder if they took that out of the game. I hope they didn't take it out of the game, because that would be useless. But here's our fishies in this tank. This tank hasn't changed a lot. You guys can probably tell I haven't done much fishing since the last museum day. I actually haven't done much of anything since the last museum day. I hardly ever catch fish or bugs anymore. There's like a lot of special fish you have to go. You have to use fish bait and go off to the little pier area to catch them. I never ever do that. I can't keep up with when different fish and bugs are in season or not. Yeah, so I had planned to spend this year completing the rest of my bug and fish encyclopedia of the ones I didn't get a chance to catch last year. But I ended up, now it's like May and I haven't caught any fish or bugs, so that plan didn't work out well. Look at this little spot, we can stand here and look at the fishies. Look at that whale. Ta-da! Oh, and I forgot about this room. So we have this little area here with the jellyfish. I think the last time we came here this was empty. So this is really cool. Now we have little jellyfish in here. This is so pretty. How cute is that? And if we head up here, we have the little angelfish. Like, is that a lobster? And a snail as well. Fun fact about aquariums. When I was around, I want to say 5 or 6 years old, my class went on a school trip to the aquarium. And if anyone from my school is watching this, they already know the story. But basically, I was standing looking at the baby sharks, and I don't know what happened. Someone pushed me or something, and I fell on top of my best friend Charlie at the time, and I broke my arm. My arm just completely snapped, and I had to get taken to the hospital with my teacher at the time. And that was basically one of the first times we really saw about my brittle bone disease, because I broke my leg when I was a baby, but yeah, it was my first time breaking my bone as like at an age where I could actually remember it. And so yeah, that's a fun story for you. And look how cute this little fish is. He's so cute. This might be one of my new favourite fish. And so if we head down here, we have all these fishies. There's a red snapper and a stingray. Whoa. And the hammerhead shark. Wow, I really love the amazing photos you can take here in the aquarium. Especially if you were doing like making your character look like a mermaid. You can take some really good photos down here. Oh my goodness, can you guys see that crab? What is he doing? Oh my gosh, look at him. All he needs is a pair of bongos underneath him and he can be a drummer. Oh my gosh, that's the funniest fish. Okay, so why don't we leave here and go see Blathers. Hoo-hoo, I see you've collected a set of stamps. Jolly good, and now to mark your hard work with an aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. Yay! With that, you finished the stamp rally in the fish gallery. Hoot, I say, who? Look at you. I say, did you happen to take any photographs of your quest? Your Nook phone takes marvellous photos, and the fish rooms make an elegant backdrop to be sure. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own fish plaque. Okay, so we finished the aquarium. Now let's move on to the bug exhibit. Okay, so here we are. It's so peaceful in here in the early morning. Look at all these beautiful trees. Oh my goodness, there's a bagworm. Ah, look at it. Hey, come over here and take a look. Let's see if we use our camera. Look at it. Ew. What is it? I've never seen anything like this in real life. How creepy is it? Ew. I guess I'm a bit similar to Blathers in my dislike for bugs. So this is the bagworm. Also over here we have the wasp. Oh, I hate wasps. Ugh. And an earth-boring dung beetle. Look at that guy. He's just waddling around. And what else do we have? Over here we have the cicadas. We have the brown cicada, the giant cicada, the robust cicada, and we have this one over here, which is the evening cicada. So the little stamp box is over here as well, so let's collect our stamp. This is the singing forest stamp spot. That's so cute. It's so quiet at night. Actually, it's just really early morning, but yeah, it is quiet. They're not singing at the moment. I wonder if we come back later if they'll be singing. I love the little like sparkly bugs floating around. So over here we have a little fish tank. Let's see what's in here. We have the diving beetle, the giant water bug. Oh, can you imagine what they look like in real life? Ew. We have the cute little pond skater. Look at him just floating on by. Ah, and I can see there's another stamp spot up here, so why don't we go collect that? This is a little butterfly area. The little butterflies are just sleeping at the moment. We have the man-faced stink bug. Oh, I love these guys. I made a lot of money out of these at the start of the game because my island just spawned tons of them. We also have the honeybee and the tiger beetle. He's just hiding under the bench. So let's see. This is the quiet bench stamp spot. Sometimes it's nice to take a short breather and relax on the bench. There's our little stamp, and that's so true. Why don't we take a moment to just sit here and relax? Honestly, I really do love the museum in this game. I think it's one of the features in New Horizons that was done incredibly well. I mean, when you think about it, sure, it is missing a couple of things from previous games like Celeste's Observatory, Brewster's Cafe, and I think we were meant to have a gyroid exhibit as well, but we don't have that yet. But even still, every single exhibit in this game is so gorgeous. I love the layout of all of them. I think I've said this before and I'll always say it, that I don't think the museum in New Horizons gets as much praise as it deserves because I think it's so beautiful. We've never had a museum this gorgeous in an Animal Crossing game. And I love the museum. I hardly ever come here, so when I do come here and have a reason to come here, like the museum day event, I really do enjoy it. It actually feels like a little day out for me. And yeah, I love museums in real life, and I just love the museum in Animal Crossing, especially New Horizons. And there's my favourite butterfly, the blue one. Isn't it so beautiful? I also have the tiger butterfly over here, and the other stamp is over here as well. But first, let's look at these beetles over here. We have the violin beetle, and we have the Goliath beetle. I don't have many beetles, do I? I thought I had way more than this. We have the horned atlas. I can't see it anywhere. Or the giraffe stag. Oh, but we do have the cyclometer stag. I bet tropical bugs get to go surfing and lay out on the beach all the time. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. It's just started up again. Everything just keeps going wrong for me recording today. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure that you've seen my struggles with recording today. But everything has been trying to go wrong. And now it's raining. So, you know. But look how lovely these lily pads are. I really wish we could have these on our island and we could place these outside in the water. It could literally just be this thing where you walk up to the side of the river and click place and they'll just pop in the water. I would really love that. I just think they're so gorgeous, and obviously in this game they're able to put lily pads in the water, so I'd really love to see that as an option when island decorating. Let me know, do you guys want to see lily pads in the water? If we could put lily pads in the water, my whole rivers and ponds would be full of them because I absolutely love lily pads. And I really love this little bridge area over here with the waterfall and the stones in the waterfall as well. I think it's so gorgeous, and I just love this area so much. It feels so like cozy and beautiful, and it makes me just want to like dip my toes in the waterfall and relax here. It's so lovely. Let me know in the comments what's your favourite place in a museum. And so over here we have the huge tree and also this terrifying moth. Oh my goodness. If you know me, you know I absolutely hate moths. They creep me out so much. I really wish I liked them, but they just, something about them creeps me out, especially this atlas moth. It's so gross looking to me. I don't know why. Yeah, of course we have this big tree here, and I always wonder if this big tree model was actually a like prototype, I guess, of if they were going to make the town tree from New Leaf in this game. I wonder if they considered doing a town tree again, but decided not to in the end, and if this was the idea they were going for. I always think about that every time I go to this area. Oh my goodness, there's also a spider over here. Not spiders. Another fun story. So the first time I moved into this apartment, it was the second evening and I was so relaxed and happy. And then this ginormous spider just appeared from the radiator and it was massive, and I screamed, and it took me until like 20 minutes to figure out how to get rid of it without it attacking us, and it did actually try to attack us. Okay, so here we are in this room. I always forget about this room for some reason. We have the little wharf roaches here, and we also have the hermit crab. He's so cute. Living in his little pot over there. And what else do we have over here? We have the scorpion hiding in the corner. And of course we have the little dung beetle there. Look at him. He's dancing. Look at him. Oh my gosh, I love the dung beetle. We also have the tarantula, though I can't actually see him. So let me use my camera. We can zoom in and have a look at him. Doesn't he remind you of the spider from Harry Potter? I can't remember his name. But look how creepy he is. At least in Harry Potter, the spider was a good guy. According to Hagrid, anyway. Even though he did try to kill Ron and Harry. Over here we have the lovely walking leaf. I love that bug. I think it's so pretty. And over here we have the orchid mantis. Again, I really love this one. I think she's so cute. And over here we have the pill bug. He's hiding in the leaves. A centipede. And we also have moths. I don't like moths, as you guys know, but they are beautiful creatures. I suppose all creatures are beautiful, even if looking at them does make me terrified. So let's see, over here we have the grasshopper, the cricket, the bell cricket, and the mole cricket. Oh, look at him hiding under the floor. And over here we have the rice grasshopper, the long locust, and the ants. Oh, look at them. They're actually really big, aren't they? And if we head over here, we have the little lab area. So we have some bugs over here and some butterflies and stuff. And oh my goodness, I never saw this before. There's a cup of coffee with some ants. Is it ants crawling up to it? Oh my goodness, and they're actually coming out of the ant exhibit on that part over there. Can you guys see? That's so weird. I never noticed that before. And look, they're taking little parts of the sugar cube and bringing it back to their home. Oh my gosh. Imagine seeing this in real life though. It would creep you out so much, especially if you just left your cup of coffee there and you came back and all these ants are collecting it. Ugh. And this part over here is my favourite. This is a picture of Nat from previous Animal Crossing games. Do you guys remember Nat from the Bug Off? I miss him so much and I really wish he was in this game. But at least there's this really cute little photo of him in the corner. I like to think he's off on an exhibition somewhere. He's like trying to find bugs and doing loads of cool things, maybe with his friends like Tortimer and Chip. But look how cute he is. Just seeing his face makes me so happy. So here we have the mosquitoes, the fleas. Oh, I hate fleas. They're just the worst. And we have the paper kite butterfly. Okay, so I think that's it for this section. Now we can move on to what a lot of people's favourite part of the museum is. So let's go see. Okay, here we are. And the butterflies are awake. I was worried they'd be asleep because it's so early in the morning. We have the common blue bottle. Look how beautiful it is flying around. The Agrius butterfly. I love the colours on this one. And if you look closely, you can see the underneath of an Agrius butterfly's wings are like a moth. They're not anything like the colourful top part of their wings, which I think is super beautiful. And we also have ladybugs over here. I love ladybugs, they're so cute. We have a little snail over here on the hydrangea bush. He's just loving his life living on a hydrangea bush. What a cute little snail. And if you look over here, we have a Madagascan sunset moth. As you guys know, not the biggest fan of moths, so this one isn't my favourite. But the monarch butterfly is one of my favourites. I think they're gorgeous. I love their bright orange colours. And I just think they're so beautiful. Over here we have the Roger Brooks birdwing, which is a really big butterfly. And they're so pretty. And I think that's it. I thought that there would be more that they would mention, but there's no other little signs that we can click on and interact with. But why don't we take a moment to sit here on the waterfall? I really love sitting here and just watching the butterflies float on by. I think that this area especially is just so gorgeous. I remember when I first saw this area for the game, I just couldn't believe this was Animal Crossing. Like, we've never ever had a bug exhibit as gorgeous as this. And I just think it's so beautiful. You can sit here and watch the butterflies fly around. And I've never seen anything like this in real life, so it's really, really nice to experience it in Animal Crossing. I imagine I would get actually a bit freaked out in real life with this many butterflies floating around me. It most likely would scare me, so it's nice it not being scary in Animal Crossing and being able to just see all the really beautiful butterflies. And I also just love this waterfall in the background as well with the water lilies in it. And there's actually a couple of little things in that I want to show you in a moment. So you can also view the room from up there, which I think is so lovely as well. One thing I do really wish that Nintendo would do is add these beautiful plant items as decoration items into the game, and these tables as well. Because don't you think that these planters, these beautiful plants, and like the little watering can, the little white pots with flowers in, and this little like section over here of all these succulents, this little tray of succulents, don't you think these are all so beautiful? And they've made all of these items, but we don't have them to decorate with. And I would really love if they just gave us more of these items and stuff like that. And imagine they gave us this waterfall as well, like a waterfall similar to this one that we could place outside. I would scream. That would be the most amazing thing ever. There's also all these beautiful hanging plants over here that we don't have. I would just really love more access to these. So the things I wanted to show you in the waterfall is over here. There is actually a koi fish swimming inside the water, which I think is so cute. There's actually a zoo that I go to every summer that has water fountains with little koi fish living in them, and so it really reminds me of that. And on the other side we have this little frog, which I didn't notice until I'd had the game for months and months, that there's this little frog that lives in the fountain. Don't you think that's so cute? So we can just sit here with our little froggy and look at the butterflies. And I just love the way the water looks on this fountain. And I just love the museum exhibit. Can you guys tell? I just really love Museum Day too. I think that Museum Day is a great event. I know a lot of people don't like it, especially because you just get the same rewards every year. but I honestly think it's a really peaceful and nice event. I don't care so much about the rewards, I just like visiting the museum. I know you can visit the museum every day, but I really like having a reason to, and being able to collect stamps as we walk around. I think it's really lovely. And look, the cicadas are singing now. So it was just because it was early in the morning they weren't singing. I absolutely love the sound of cicadas. Because I live in the UK, we don't have cicadas here. So the only time I've ever heard cicadas is in anime and stuff, and in Animal Crossing, of course, in summer. So whenever I hear cicadas, I automatically think of summer, like summer days when I was younger playing Animal Crossing, in the sunshine, and also like anime movies that are set in summer. And it just makes me feel so nostalgic and happy. I know probably people that live in Japan that have to hear cicadas all summer are sick of hearing them, but for me, whenever I hear them, it makes me happy and makes me feel like it's summer. So yeah, I really do like the way that cicadas sing. I think it's so interesting. Okay, so let's go tell Blathers we finished the stamp collection. Yay! We finished the stamp rally in the bug exhibit. By my beak, what a showing! Your willingness to explore the bug rooms with such gusto is admirable. I myself find lingering there quite impossible. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own bug plaque. Okay, so we've got all of the plaques from last year. And now we can finally go to the art exhibit, which I'm really excited to look around, because we didn't have this exhibit last year. So yeah, I'm really excited to just look around it, and I really love art, as you guys know. But before we go in, I do just want to say I don't have that many pieces of art because, one, I use some to like decorate the outside of my island, and two, Red never comes to visit me and gives me any new art, so please do bear that in mind. But I guess with that out of the way, let's head in and go check out the art exhibit. Okay, so here we are, and as you can see, it is quite empty. But we do have this lovely statue over here, so why don't we go check it out? I think in the art exhibit they actually give you information about the items in here, which I really love. I think it makes it much more interactive, so why don't we see? This is the beautiful statue called Venus de Milo, or Milo? I don't know. Sorry if I pronounce things wrong. I most definitely will. A statue of the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Venus was found on the island of Milos? Or Milos? Milos? I'm really sorry if I pronounce that wrong. This beautiful sculpture makes many wonder what her original pose might have been. Oh yeah, I really do wonder what her original pose might have been. Where do you think her arm was? She's got two arms missing. I've never really thought about that. That's super interesting. I really wonder how she was standing now. Over here we have the gallant statue. I know you're all looking at a certain place. Try not to laugh about it, okay? This is David by Michelangelo. Young David glares at his enemy, sling-slung over his shoulder. It took Michelangelo more than 3 years to sculpt this piece. Wow, I didn't know that. That's so cool. Close inspection shows heart-shaped eyes, but that's probably meant to depict light hitting them. Hearts didn't have the lovey-dovey symbolism back then that they do today. Oh, that's so interesting. I wonder if we go over here and zoom in, if we can see his heart-shaped eyes, maybe? I'd really love to see this in person. You can't really tell, but I guess you can see somewhere else on his body. Let's just ignore that part, okay? Okay, so over here we have a little drawing over here. This is the academic painting, and it's actually called The Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci. This drawing is based on the ideal human body ratio as stated in the Architectura. Hopefully I'm saying that right. De Architectura was a treatise by Vitruvius, an architect from the early 1st century. Sorry for stumbling over my words, I'm just not used to saying all these words, but let's collect our stamp here. This is from the sculpture exhibit. They look so real, like they could come to life and start moving at any moment. I hope not. Though actually that would be really exciting. It'd be like the night at the museum. And I really love this little stamp card, it's pink. That's so cute. Okay, so there's also a section over here we can check out. I actually have a few paintings from this section and I really love these because they're so big. So let's check this one out. This is the solemn painting. It's actually called Las Meninas by Diego Velázquez. I don't think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm saying any of this right. This famous piece by Velázquez, who served the Spanish court shows us something about perspective. It depicts a young princess with her ladies-in-waiting. The artist himself is seen to the left. Oh, that is interesting. The king and queen are reflected in the mirror to the artist's right, so the perspective is that of the king. Oh, that is so cool. That is so interesting. Oh my goodness. The king watching the artist paint the king and the queen. That is really, really cool. I really like that. I don't know why I've never seen this painting before. I never remember seeing this painting when I studied art at school. That's amazing. So over here we have the quaint painting, also known as the Milkmaid. This piece earned Vermeer the nickname Master of Light, thanks to its exquisite contrast and depth. Vermeer painted this masterpiece at only 25 years old. Many note that it is surprisingly small in real life. Yeah, it's so small compared to the other paintings. That's so cool. He painted a masterpiece at the age of 25. We all wish we could be that great at life. Over here we have the amazing painting, otherwise known as the Night Watch, like the Night's Watch from Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh. This masterpiece, painted by 17th century Dutch artist Rembrandt, depicts a military gathering. At the time, portraits usually showed their subjects standing still, so this was a leap forward in technique. For many years, art scholars thought the painting was set at night time, but a restoration revealed a dark varnish. We can now see the dynamic poses and lighting as they were meant to be seen, in the daytime. Oh, I think I've heard about this painting before. That's really interesting and really cool that people are able to restore such old paintings. So here's our stamp spot from the Baroque gallery. Art in the 17th century sure was fascinating. There was always so much to say about every piece. And we got our second stamp, so we've only got one more to find now. So I really love this area, and I love that you can just sit here and look at the paintings like that. It really makes me want to go to an art gallery or an art museum, because I've actually never been to an art museum, but I really want to go to the one in France. So I hope I can do that one day. And I especially really love this painting and loved reading about it. Look at this. So you can see the king and queen in the mirror and the artist on the left, the princess in the middle, and there's also all these other people around, and there's also the doggy on the floor, which I didn't notice when I was reading about it. That's so cool to me that even all these years ago humans kept animals as pets and friends. It's really interesting to me how much humans can change. Like this picture, none of us I feel like can relate to this picture anymore, apart from the dog on the floor. How much humans can change but also stay the same, how we've always liked having animals as friends and pets. I just think that's really interesting. So over here we have another painting. This is the Warm painting, otherwise known as the Clothed Marja. It's said that this painting is a more discreet version of an earlier work known as the Nude Marja. It's also known that Francisco de Goya was quite popular in his own time. Could these facts be related? I imagine so. A third unrelated fact, the word Marja refers to a stylish young lady of Madrid. I don't think that's unrelated. That's really interesting. This painting's really gorgeous, isn't it? She is really beautiful. So I imagine he painted her nude first and then did another one where he paints her with clothes on. Oh, I really love this one. The glowing painting. This one is just giving me vibes and I don't know why. The Fighting Temerare? A famous piece by Turner, a painter of light. It shows an English Navy ship commanded by Admiral Nelson as it's being tugged towards its dismantling. Oh, it's an English ship. I wonder if that's why I felt some way about it. That's really weird. I didn't even know that it's meant to be an English ship. I really love the colours in this one. That's what drew me to it, and I love the reflection in the water. I really love this one. I think it's so beautiful. Don't you guys think it's so gorgeous? And again, I've never seen this painting or heard of it in real life, even when I was studying art, and this is another reason why I love visiting the museum in Animal Crossing, and I've always loved the museum in Animal Crossing because it's actually educated me in a lot of ways. Growing up with Animal Crossing, I learned so much about bugs and fish, and now I get to learn about art as well, which I really love and always wished I knew more about. Even though I studied art, there's still so much I don't know. So the 18th and 19th centuries brought us Rococo and Romanticism. I could stare at those styles all day. Do you guys remember the Rococo furniture set from New Leaf? I miss that furniture set so much. I really hope they'll add that into New Horizons at some point. And we got all the stamps. That's awesome. So before we head back to Blathers, let's check out the rest of the artwork around here. The Moody painting, also known as the Sower. Millet painted this piece of a farmer sowing wheat seeds in a field after moving to the countryside from Paris. If the piece reminds you of Van Gogh, that's likely because Van Gogh himself was inspired by it. It did actually remind me of Van Gogh. That's really interesting. You guys are probably just like, okay, but I'm really interested in artwork. And so over here is the scary painting, Otani Oniji, the third Asiako Edo-bei. I probably pronounced all of that wrong. A print from the mid-Edo period by Toshusai Sharaku, depicting a famous actor at the time. Sharaku made roughly 140 ukiyo-e prints in his career, even though it only spanned around 10 months. Wow, that's super cool. He made so many paintings. Over here we have the ancient statue. I love the way this one looks. This is Jomon period Dogu figurine, Shakoki Dogu, a mysterious riveting doll made from kneaded unglazed dirt during the Jomon period. I don't know if I'm saying Jomon right. Its large round eyes resemble goggles that intercept light, so its name should come as no surprise. Shakoki means light intercepting goggles, and Dogu is a small animal figurine. That one's so weird to me. I still am a bit confused by that one, so it really intrigues me. We have another painting over here. This is the mysterious painting, also known as Isle of the Dead. A small boat carrying a corpse glides quietly over a still sea to an island of graves surrounded by cliffs. The air of this piece by symbolist painter Böcklin is chilling but also somehow calm. Yeah, I think it comes across really calm because of the colour of the sky and the reflection in the water, but that like piece of red like blood down the cliff is like really contrasts really well. Böcklin worked here to capture not what he could see but some of humanity's inner contemplations. Wow, that is so interesting to me. Can we get a better look at it? Oh, why did they do that? Nintendo, if you're watching this, please fix that. I want to be able to zoom in on this painting without that thing being in the way. But this painting is so beautiful, isn't it? I really love the colours. I love the trees in the middle. And yeah, that's so interesting. So over here we have the perfect painting, also known as apples and oranges. I'm sure you guys have seen this a lot, especially at school. This still life is known to have inspired the work of many other artists, including Pablo Picasso. Rather than trying to recreate an image, Cézanne captured the beauty of shapes from many angles. With this work, Cézanne draws on both the atmosphere of his subjects and the spirit of its beholders. I just really like the colours in that painting, I'm not sure why. Over here we have the flowery painting, also known as Sunflowers by Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh painted this piece when he moved to the south of France in search of more vibrant colours. Yellow was Van Gogh's favourite colour, and he made 7 paintings that featured sunflowers during this time. Yeah, I've actually seen a lot of those paintings because I did some work on Van Gogh at school. And of course we'll have the twinkling painting for last, also known as the Starry Night, which is a very famous painting. Van Gogh's signature piece, painted while he was hospitalised at an asylum. This view from his room includes memories and imaginations. In letters to friends, the artist called it a failure. And that just shows you that even when you think you're a failure, or you think your artwork or you or anything is terrible or failed, or it's never going to be good, other people will see it and think it's a masterpiece. And other people will see you and think you're a masterpiece, so you should never put yourself down like that. Van Gogh struggled a lot in his life, but he made some of the most incredible pieces of art that exist to this day. And even if you have hard times in your life, you can create wonderful things. I know that firsthand from my own life experiences. I never thought I would ever have friends in a community and have the confidence to make YouTube videos like I do now, but now I do, and I have all of you. And yeah, I just think it's so wonderful, and I really love Starry Night, and I know my friend Gab really likes Starry Night as well. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of you out there love that painting too. And that was the art exhibit. I really love this place. I love the sound the floor makes when you walk on it, and I think it's such a beautiful exhibit. Okay, so we finished all the exhibits, so let's go talk to Blathers and get our prize. Hoo-hoo! I see you've collected a set of stamps. Jolly good, and now to mark your hard work with an aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. Yay! We did them all! I'm so happy we completed the pink one. There, it pleases me to report that the stamp rally for the art gallery is finished. You've done this Al proud. Of course, there is so much more than just art on display in that gallery. Hoo-hoo, it's true. To look at art is to look into the mind of the artist, their culture and its history. Art can teach us so much. Of course, while it is true that the occasional forgery finds itself in circulation, which is truly reprehensible, each and every piece on display in our museum was expertly appraised and confirmed to be genuine. So please, I encourage you to peruse our gallery to your heart's content. It will not lead you astray. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. Yay! We finally got the new one! I present to you your very own art plaque. Who and what? You've collected all the stamps available today? To think you've enjoyed the stamp rally to such a degree. I can't help but puff my feathers with pride. We'll be holding a stamp rally every day until May 31st. We even change the stamp stations each day. If you'd like to earn more of those same mementos, I will look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for celebrating International Museum Day with us and taking part in our stamp rally. Sharing the wonders and knowledge our museum has to offer never fails to make this owl smile. Who too? Aw, Blathers, you're so cute, and I'm so happy I came to the museum today. This was so much fun. I love exploring the exhibits. I know it's like a really basic thing to do, just walk around the museum together, but I think it's so relaxing and so lovely. So why don't we leave Blathers to sleep for now, and I'll show you guys what the plaques look like in our home. Oh, it's raining. Let's use our umbrella. I actually wanted to film a rainy day chill with me video in Animal Crossing, so maybe I'll get a chance to do that today. Oh, actually, I wanted to carry a balloon on the way home. I know this is really silly, but I took this green balloon with me because it's like the same colour as Blathers' bow tie, and I wanted to imagine that I got this balloon at the gift shop, like the imaginary gift shop at the museum. I know that's like really silly, but like, if you don't make believe, what's the fun in life, you know? So let's just pretend I got this balloon at the gift shop. And if you haven't done museum day yet, you should take a balloon with you, and then you can carry it once you've finished your museum day activities, because I think it's like a little reward for yourself, because it's so cute, isn't it? And who goes to a museum and doesn't get anything from the gift shop? You have to get something. Not usually balloons, but in our case, we got a balloon at the gift shop today for some reason. Okay, so here we are indoors, all cozy from the rain. Let me show you the plaques we got. So, over here we have the fossil, bug and fish plaques. These are the same as last year. They're really pretty. They give you a good amount of points in your house as well. And over here is our brand new plaque, the art gallery plaque. It's like a little woman's face. It's really, really gorgeous actually. You could probably use this in a lot of like fancy study rooms and stuff like that, along with the rest of the plaques. And if you place them up really high on your ceiling, you can't really see them in your room. So if they don't match your aesthetic and you just want the points, you can just do that. But yeah, here we are, we got our rewards, we visited the museum, we had a really nice day out, I think. And we're all cozied up indoors in our pajamas, all nice and safe from the rain now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed celebrating International Museum Day with me, and I really hope you enjoyed just walking around the museum together. I think it was really, really fun and really relaxing, and honestly I think Museum Day is underrated. I know a lot of people dislike it, and I dislike a lot of things in this game, but Museum Day actually isn't one of them. I really, really like Museum Day, and I think it would have fit in all of the previous Animal Crossing games, so I'm really happy it exists in this one. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for today, guys, so I hope you're having a super lovely day. Thank you all so much for watching. Extra special thank you to my Patreon supporters for supporting me this month. If you didn't know, I have a Patreon. You can find the link in my description, and if you join a certain tier, you can get shout outs at the end of my videos. So thank you so much to my Patreons, and thank you so much to all of you for supporting me always and watching this video. I hope you're having a super lovely day. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, only if you want to though. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you in my next video. Bye!